Morning guys, welcome back to Devonkoi. Well, what a week. Hang on, I'm trying to open the shed at the same time. What a week we've had weather-wise, but I think it's been the same throughout the country. It's been absolutely biblical. Really has been bad weather. High winds again, torrential rain, hailstones. We haven't had snow yet, but that's the only thing I haven't had the last week. I did film a little bit. It's been absolutely torrential again this morning. I did film a little bit of that, so I'll show you that now. So as you can see, absolutely hammering it down, but it has stopped at the moment. But as I said, that weather's been all week, non-stop. I don't think there's been a day over here that it hasn't stopped raining, so I haven't been able to do anything. Yesterday I was hoping to get the fish out and give them a measure up, check over all the ones I bought last year to see how they're doing, check them over. And I've got a couple of goldfish I still haven't had a chance to get out yet. I want to give to the neighbours, but it's just been not a chance. The times it has stopped and hasn't rained, I thought, oh great, can I get out now? It's been like 5 minutes. It's couldn't do anything. So yeah, not a lot been going on this week. So let me get you in here and we'll do a bit more. Right, in here. In my last video I spoke to you about my pod and the issues. Obviously you all know the ongoing issues I've been having with that. So the last video I tried the air down, so that did a reasonable job. Let's get it open and get this off. As I said, that did a reasonable job in cleaning the stuff out the bottom of this one, but I still wasn't 100%. So what I've done is I went and bought this. Yes, you all know what it is, and it is a new one, don't worry. I bought this one to try, and unfortunately it's no good in this one because all the media gets stuck in here, but it is good for down the back and cleaning that off. As you can see, it's full of rubbish, but what I have done, if I can get it, I've got this little 1-inch paintbrush, nice soft bristles there, and what I've done is I've attached it to a piece of 1-inch pipe. And then what that can do now, that will get right to the bottom in here, and I can clean all the way around, give it a good clean, scrub out, and it seems to be doing a reasonable job. I haven't put the camera down yet, but it is seems to be getting a lot more out, and if I want to I can get down the outside and I can help wash it around. So that's where we are at the moment. It does a reasonable job. I am going to continue doing that. Put this stuff back, excuse me. I'm going to continue with that brush, or the two brushes, to try and see how we get on. And I want to put the camera down in a week or so to see what's down there. It actually needs see the media's up a little bit, could do with a bit of a boil now. So I'll give these a good clean out now and see how we get on. And again, I'm going to get the brush in there to give that a good sweep round. See if I can record it, I will. But yeah, if that don't work, I've got a couple of other things I might consider trying. One I thought about myself and somebody has mentioned is the air ring, to turn it over to see and try that one. I may even try and get another air ring the same. I'm putting one down and one up and off the same pump, so we'll get the same amount of air through, but it'll push it down as well. So that's an option to try later on, but that's where we are with that at the moment. So with the weather, temperatures ain't been great. The pond has now dropped to 12. I think it was up, and a couple of days ago we were up to put 14 and a half, 15, somewhere around there, but it's you know, absolutely awful. So a quick look out here. Okay, as you can see, we've had a downpour, but the sun's actually come out at the moment. Okay, as you can see, look over here, my grass is looking a lot better than it was. Still waiting for the seed to come through, as you can see on there, but it's not looking as bad now. And so quick, you can see the fish, as you see, lovely and clear again. With all the rain we have had, I did a water test a couple of days ago after the heavy downpour, and my pH was a little bit low, lower than I'd actually like. So I upped my trickle in and my trickle out system, obviously, and to hopefully bring the pH level back up, because I do live in a very hard water area, so it's going to help bringing the pH back up. pH, I do apologise. Leaving with that, it's no, Henry's hungry as always. But yeah, all fish are doing good. While I'm here, whether you can see him, I've just scared him off. If I can catch him. And he's just coming round there. Where's he gone? He's disappeared again. After my video of putting the fish in the pond, my new fish, I asked a question about my Atsuri, my high Atsuri, which is just down there under the platinum hogon. Yet again, a lot of mixed bag of reviews or responses about the high Atsuri. As it was on when I went on the Facebook forums, mixed bag. Some saying yes, it's an Atsuri, others saying no, it's a shower. But again, you know, with the Facebook, and had lots of messages and comments on the YouTube video. But at the end of the day, you know, to me, it'll always be an Atsuri, and I actually love the patterning on him. So whether it's an Atsuri, whether it's a shower, whether it's something completely different, I honestly don't mind. Honestly don't, you know, I'm not, like, as I said, I'm not an aficionado. If I like the look of a fish, I like the look of a fish, and I do love the patterning on the Atsuri. He's coming around there somewhere, just under my goshki. Again, that goshki, that lovely pattern. I love the goshki. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with him, and wherever he is, I like him. Talking of the Atsuri, let me just spin you around. Yeah, so I'll come over here. That sun, sun really has come out at the moment, but some dirty clouds coming over, so I don't think it's going to be sunny for too long. But talking of my high Atsuri, I was contacted by a subscriber called Gareth. When he was watching the video of me putting the Atsuri in the pond with my other fish, he was actually watching it with his daughter, and he must have mentioned to his daughter that his favourite fish was an Atsuri, high Atsuri. So she did him a picture, and he kindly sent me the picture, or a photo of it was actually a painting actually. He actually sent me a picture of it, and it was done by his daughter, 11-year-old daughter called Ellis, and she's done an absolutely fantastic job. You must be so proud of her. So I'll show you that now. There you go. As you can see, she's done an absolutely fantastic job on that. I'd be over the moon if I had a daughter and she did a picture like that. She must be so proud. She's going to be one hell of an artist, that's all I can say. Absolutely fantastic. Fabulous job there, Ellis. As I'd say, job's a good one. Okay, so let's get back in here. Ooh, excuse my ugly mug. That's not a very good picture at all. Right. Yeah, back in here. So it's now time. I need to clean my Easypod, so we're getting on to clean Easypod and all the filters and everything else. So let me get the stuff together, and we'll clean this pod, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so all set up, ready to go. So let's get the air on, see what comes out. That's a bit. So it's been I don't know, two days maybe. When I did the same time as I did my last water test. So that's what's coming out there after 2 days. So you can see, I ball that a little bit. There's some fairly big bits in there, as it is. There you go, it's starting to go a bit clearer. Not as much coming out of there, so what I'm going to do, if I get what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the brush and get the brush in there. Excuse my things. give that a... So we get around the bottom. And you see even more stuff coming up, look at that. So we get down all the way around. See if we can get any loosen it up. Oh, some big chunks down there, look. So that's definitely bringing more up. Doing all that. It's definitely brought a lot more, I think a lot more stuff off the bottom. Just by disturbing that. Excuse my camera work. You can see down there the colour of that is not the best colour in the world. You see it's not so much coming through now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let that boil for a couple of minutes again, and I'll brush it again, and then I'll flush it out, and then I'm going to fill it up again, and I'll do exactly the same again. But yeah, I'll see what comes out on the next one, and we'll see. Okay, this is the second boil. And again, as you can see, a couple of little pieces, but nowhere near as much stuff coming out as it was. So that brush really got a lot of debris off the bottom. But it has been a couple of days, so I think, to be honest, for a little while I think I'm gonna clean the pod every day and give it a brush out every day. I think it's really going to help, to be honest. So yeah, job's a good one. Right, but for now, what I'm going to do now is let this boil a bit more, get this boiling out, flush it out again, and I've got to get on to my I want to clean my backy river out and my filter floss, give all that a good clean, and I've got a water test to do. So let me get this all set up, get these cleaned out, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, pod's had its 2 boils and cleans, that's all fine. I've given that a good clear out, my filter floss, everything else, and I'm in the process of doing a water test. So that's got about 5 minutes left on that now. So while I'm waiting for that, it's a good opportunity for me to say a couple of things. Firstly, I'd like to apologise. I gave a shout out last week to a Koi channel, and I do apologise. Lo, I got your name wrong. I really am sorry. So hopefully I got it right this time. It's Lo Magro. Hopefully I got that right. I apologise if I haven't. If I haven't, tell me what I got wrong, and I'll try again. But yeah, pop over to that channel. As I said last week, great content, middle of a pond build. It's called the French Koi Connection. So pop over and see you there, give it a shout out. Another one I've been asked to give out this week is a channel called Pond and Garden, run by Gary, and as the name suggests, it's about his pond and garden. So it's not just pond stuff, it's garden stuff as well, plants and everything else. Good channel. He's in the process, or just about to start, his new pond build, and as you know, we all like a good pond build, so I'm looking forward to that one. And he's got a couple of dogs as well. I think they're called Tilly and Tanner, if I remember rightly. So pop on over, tell him Busy sent you. He also runs a Facebook group of the same name called Pond and Garden. Again, some good content on there, some good people, some good advice. So pop on over and give it a check out. Right, timer's up, so let's go through them. Ammonia, we're at 0. Nitrite, 0. Nitrate, 0. pH, we're at 8, which I'm happy about. Between 7 and 8 is fine, so I'm happy with that one at 8. My KH is up a little bit. It's supposed to be 6 drops and I'm at 7, so I'm okay with that. And I know this one's going to be a bit higher, my GH, my hardness. I'm a little higher on that one, but I am in a very, very hard water area. Size, it's best to be around 8 drops, and I think we're around 12, 13 if I remember. I did put 12 or 13, but we're up a little bit. But I knew that was going to be higher. So we are in a very hard water area, but the fish have been in that water all the time. It's always up high and they're used to it, so there's not a problem. So yeah, happy with that. As I said, my pH did drop a little bit with all that rain, but I have up the trickle in as well on that, so that's helped that a little bit. Brought that back to where I need it, and happy with it. Right, unfortunately not much going on this week. I've been able to get on this week with the weather wise, so hopefully we can get a bit more decent weather soon. Not looking promising. I think next week's all rain again, it's saying. But hopefully I can have a nice day or a nice evening when I get home from work, and I can try and get a couple of them out, check them over and measure them up, see how we're getting on with them. I just want to take this opportunity, just want to do another shout out again, but this one is for me personally. I would like to do this one to say a big thank you to this person. When I first started the channel, it was one of the first people to subscribe to the channel. I think it was probably number 3 to subscribe. One or two probably family, to be honest. I think he was the 3rd one to subscribe to the channel, and he gave me a lot of advice and a lot of support on starting a channel, and you know, advice wise how to improve the channel and get the subs up. So I really do appreciate everything that he's done, and that's Martin from Devonkoi Pond. I want to say a big thank you to Martin. He's a big advocate for all new pond channels. He supports a lot of pond channels and gives a lot of shout outs to them, so I just want to return the favour and say a big thank you. And he is getting close to his 3,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already, pop over to Martin at Devonkoi Pond and give him a sub and give him a say hello from me and Bisley. But as I said, he's a big advocate for all new starters, and he really does champion them. So he's one of the people who actually inspired me to start my own channel, to be honest. I probably have said this in the past. There's a couple of people that inspired me to start my own channel, and Martin was one of them. So yeah, big up to Martin. Cheers, Martin. Right. Quickly want to say, I was just about to say my goodbyes. I've actually just seen, I think it was my Shishui, actually just flashed. We have had a lot of rain this morning, so whether it's something to do with that, or it's could be a breeding thing, I don't know. It did flash on the surface, which, you know, to me I'd say that could be he's getting a bit frisky. Who knows, but I am going to keep my eye on them, and if I do see any more flashing, obviously I need to get them out. So I'm not going to get them out at the moment, just for one or two quick flashes like that. If I see any more and they get a lot more persistent with it, I think I need to get them out and check them over. But fingers crossed, I haven't gotten fluke back, and then they're really persistent this year. I know Budget Pond Keeping, Leon, he's had a major problem with his, he keeps coming back. So hopefully it's not that, and hopefully nothing else. Hopefully they don't flash again, but we'll keep my eye on them and see how we go. But I will keep you updated on that, and hopefully in the way, as I said, I can get a bit more filming done, and hopefully get them out, measure them up, and see how what growth we've got on them since I bought them. And I do need to get them 2 goldfish out and give them to the neighbour. So that's it for now. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to press the little bell to get your notifications. Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget I have got a Facebook page. I put pictures and short videos and bits and pieces on there as well, so pop on over there and give me a follow on that one, and you get a lot more Bisley on that one. He's always on that thing as well. So that's it for now. Looks like it's about to start raining again. We had a couple of drops, so fingers crossed it don't. Well, yeah, it's going to rain. But yeah, so till the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.